here, but as well as the axe, he can clear out the creep waves easy. And I mean, Troll bottom lane should be fine. They didn't find the ward though. Look at the dewarding from Banana here. I'm gonna rotate over. Ah, denied.
No 50 gold for Banana. But this is actually what was going through my mind as far as the laning. I didn't really express it too well, so I can't really claim it. But this is what I was wondering if Newbee would try to do by pushing the Juggernaut down to the off lane, realizing that you got so much power with the Ancient Apparition, where you can... even the D-Ward battle from Lana and Banana continues. But there's another ward from Sunshine. But with the Juggernaut and the Ancient Apparition, you can contest most defensive tri-lanes, especially when you got a Lich that could be part of it, and then leave the Darkseer and the Axe to go one-on-one. It's an old-fashioned lane. You're not going to be stopping farm from either of them, because it's just positioning. Either RTK can creep skip it, or June just keeps the Iron Shell harassment going. Like, that's all it really comes down to. And
with the blocking of the camp, once again, this is going to be hurting the Troll a lot. And they can get away with a lot. Earthshaker on his being played by Songsheng, he can do a lot, right? He can just rotate over. If Lich is ever out of position or something, he can get that easy fissure into maybe a skewer into Shockwave. Move's not going to be having too hard of a time. He's always got his bottle. He can always bottle Crow here. So it's not too bad from them. It's just that Spectre is now going to be able to get a little bit of free farm. That's the one thing for eHome. Instead, it's going to be the Spectre not getting shut down. It's going to be the Troll.
I think eHome, Newbee are more than happy with that. And bottom lane, there's your fissure block, and Flame's got nowhere to go, and he's going to die here. This will be the first blood going the way of Newbee. This is the reason why Earthshaker is one of the most favorite heroes in Dota 2 right now, primarily because you should be okay. He's got Skewer. Like, he shouldn't die here. Because he's just got this great lane control. And up against melee heroes with no escape, he's perfect. And they can just do that again, because what do they really commit? Chilling Touch and Spin? Not really that much to write home about.
And here it goes again, Toby.
Yep, Fissure, Cold Feet, Inflame's being slowed down, the spin damage, rinse and repeat. But let him look for him. Like, he cut through the tree line, searching for Sunshine. But by the time he found it, was too late. Troll had already moved up.
So many clarities coming into play here from Newbee too. They're ready for round 3. And if they had a Spectre here, he could just, you know, Spectral Dagger over the top and he'd live. But with this, and they're just gonna dive, land him, poor guy. They don't have a spin though. Nice hex, but he's body blocked.
You got Chilling Touch bonus damage. Banana can do this solo. It just takes him a long time because he attacks so slowly. But Earthshaker's the man to get the kill.
You're no great shakes.
I'm just not understanding why they didn't just pick a... Like, what they could have done is they just pick another support that can maybe contest, maybe another defensive one, and just put Troll mid. Troll mid against Magnus is really good. He can get a lot of denies and a lot of work done, and sure, your Spectre might not get too much back, but at least your Troll can maybe do something. At this stage, he's 0-2, 6 CS, and the lane is pushed back now from Newbee, so he's not going to be getting much now.
I want to keep my eye very closely on this side camp. Somehow, between June as well as RTK, we have a triple stack. Just to the side of the lane.
Yeah, who's going to get it? That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, because that's, like, obviously you want to leech out as much of this experience as possible. And if June's capable, which he is, he's going to drag his own dire creep wave down into it and leave one Iron Shell on the creep. Yep. RTK can't let this happen without, like, contesting it. Lion's kill off the Earthshaker in the meantime. So they're both going to get the experience. Sort of. RTK can't stand around too close.
Is under attack.
But what's he going to do? Like, he can come in and try and call this.
He could call it. That's about it. They're still too high, though. We'll see if it works out. There is a summons up. He can skill those skeletons. Kill those skeletons.
June. Skew up. Middle lane, and that's maybe enough to kill off Spectre. There's not enough follow-up damage, though. Oh, actually, yes, there is. When Sunshine is going to arrive with the Fissure,
Nice.
he gets the kill. So,
that's pretty good.
Nice TP in. They had the range for him. And we were able to get that without having to commit his RP, too. I'm going to quickly disconnect and reconnect in as I'm lagging up a little bit inside the game. Some of my animations are coming in late. And for guys who are tuning in, you're saying there's no sound on Dota TV. You can spam the living crap out that as much as you want to, but it's perfect well. Our stream out is perfect. As long as you see this little speech bubble on the side, we're streaming audio into Dota TV perfectly. So it's not ours. It's not an hour end. But I'm going to DC out and re-see quickly.
Did you see what happened? ROTK took the pool. And there was some last hits going from June, but Axe and Lion shared all the EXP. So it's really good coming out from eHome there. Just to survive this laning stage. It's once again Newbee starting off really hot. eHome getting 1 kill, and we'll see. Spectre went for the bottle here and picked up a regen rune. Level 6 now, so they have a lot to work with.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm back in.
Alright.
I'm back in and good.
No more play-by-play. Yes. I'm safe.
Did you actually do any play-by-play during that?
Well, everybody's farming.
There's just a play-by-play then. Fish is a little bit off target there from Sunshine. I think Moo was hoping for a turnaround RP and then skewering back behind the tower. But Wild Horn is up. I suppose this will be a kill no matter where he heads to. Because the Dark's going to be capable of finishing him off. And so will the bottom lane.
Man, looking at the pink call and all the Wild Ring Rippers, it just, there's a lot of pink and red coming in. That's the only thing I just noticed.
Who finished up the top camp? I don't know if you said that, but who finished up the top camp?
I said ROTK took in about, I want to say, 75%. Darkseer's Iron Shell got maybe 1 or 2. But the Lion and the Axe shared the EXP.
Okay.
So, and Darkseer was just at the tower.
This Troll Warlord's having a real rough time on top lane. He's managed to find level 5, but just 1 Iron Shell drops him by about 75% of his HP.
The best part is he's ranged too, and he could dodge it, but he wants to use the whirling axes, or you know, you want to try and clear out that ion shell as best and as fast as possible so you don't take more damage.
Newbee was attempting some kind of engagement on Lanham, but there's not quick enough follow-up to the fissure. Rabbit, he doesn't have high enough movement speed. Not yet, at least. Oh, wait, they know Lanham? Yeah, they know Lanham's sitting in the tree line. So now, fissure block with the cold feet. Free gold. Free gold. Wow, okay.
Free earth spike in the ground.
Yeah.
Poor ground. What did it do to you?
It does come from the earth.
True.
There's no reason to spike it like a punch ball, though.
No. It's like Toph in Avatar the Airbender. She could just do whatever she wants, but she doesn't have to do it.
Dude, that girl is so freaking sick. And I mean sick as in the really good version, not sick as in she's blind. And that's not really a sickness move. Jumping down after Inflame. Look at that movement speed with the haster, and he's going to be able to get the RP off. Whirling Axe might go to work, but the cold feet, Moo can't body block him up properly. Not while those phase moves are there, but he's still going to stick around long enough to get the shockwave. So Troll Warlord, it's just not his game. He's 0 for 3, and now free gold as well. Rabbit strolling in through the tree line, and picks off a Lich on his way through. There will be a bit of a trade-off here with the Spectre chasing after him, but it has been on Rabbit. The Deathslay is still doing a large amount of damage, but Earthshaker and Moo are on the way down. So Spectre's going to give up on the chase.
Yep. And once again, they might have got that kill top lane, but I don't know. It's looking really hard for eHome when they have a support troll at this point of the game. He's got phase boots and 2 tangos, it feels like.
That really is what it's turned into. Like, Newbee have dealt with it perfectly.
Right.
Because there's really only 2 ways you can deal with a Troll Warlord. It's burst damage, so you kill him off during your control time. That can happen at the late early game as well as the mid game. Or you just completely destroy his lane. And they chose option B, which would send the Juggernaut and the Ancient Apparition and Earthshaker down to his lane. The 2 kills definitely helped out when they got into quick succession. Jumping by RTK. Sunshine needs to get that fissure off, but it was too late. He got delayed up with the Spectre also haunting onto him. Sunshine wants to run away. The Ice Master Barbel here from Banana is going to connect onto the Spectre as well as on Inflame. The Shockwave was close enough. Maybe they'd find themselves another kill on this support troll, but the call goes over on June. The Iron Shell still Barbel. They skewer up. There's 3 heroes, actually only 2 heroes caught up inside that, but the Darkseer wall, they made copies of copies. There goes Inflame. But they're going to get closer towards the Spectre. He'll get out safely. The Shockwave well off target, so it won't reach up to Lanham, but you got Surge and Iron Shell over on Moo. No Blink Dagger available, and he won't be able to catch up now. But you still brought down the Axe as well as the Troll Warlord for the Earthshaker and the Juggernaut. That was the trade-off.
Right. Any trades that eHome get right now it's kind of into their benefit a little bit, but still Magnus didn't use his RP. He didn't have a Blink Dagger there, and that was your first showing of the Axe Blink Dagger too. So now they're going to be ready for it for these next team fights, and well, it's still very troublesome for eHome getting back into this game. They have only lost one tower though, so they're not doing too bad. But with the later game, as you're saying, from Mu with the the Empower going onto the Juggernaut,
yeah,
and with this AoE combo,
yeah, it's that mid game spike that maybe you're gonna get because of that. Like we don't have any ancient stacks up at the moment, and Darksea has been doing a pretty good job of keeping his jungle clear. I say pretty good job. It's kind of bad for Rabbit, but right now June he's the bigger man. Like, he did build the mech for the team. Mu, yeah, he's gonna get close to having that Blink Dagger, the Fissure, and the Ice Blast. A little bit too far away. Spectre backed up at the last moment. But right now, Newbee just have all the strength in the world to take these mid fights. The Blink Dagger has been bought by Mu, and that's where I got the feeling where the trouble just arises for Newbee. The late game, like, you're still running a Spectre up against a Juggernaut. It can go either way, but the Spectre is fantastic at split pushing, and if the Troll Warlord can find some space to recover, then eHome do have a chance in the late game. But it means they have to win the next couple of fights and engagements. And these kind of engagements isn't the way to do it, because Sunshine Fissure, it keeps Lanham as well as the Lich out. The Lich will come down and won't bounce to anything. Yes, they're going to kill off Mu, but then they're going to see Rabbit Omni Slash up. That Ice Blast is a big area of effect. So they chase up the Spectre. You've lost the Mag for the Axe. The Spectre, with actually the Spectral Dagger, walks through the tree line. The Fissure will be off target, and they get away. This is actually a really good trade-off at the moment, especially if Spectre can come back in with this double damage rune and find another pick-off. There's a lot of oil slick onto the ground. June puts up the Iron Shell for defensive nature, and Sunshine has no mana for another Fissure. So they want to back out, and Inflame definitely should back out too.
Right, kind of June baiting there at the end because he has the mechanism as well as the vacuum into the wall with the high ground. So it's kind of smart positioning there from Newbee, just kind of backing off, baiting in the enemy team. But eHome not going to take the bait, as you're saying. Spectre with no mana, and there's zero chance that she's going to push forward. And, well, Spectre going to be going for that drums, and definitely needs to have a lot of the early game presence, because we haven't seen it from the Troll. You're just going to have to try to take the team fights as best you can right now for eHome, and getting these early stats is the way to go. You don't want to be rushing a Radiance when you're going to lose all your tier 1s and tier 2s.
Spectre, gotta be a little bit careful right now. With that Blink Dagger up from the Mag, a simple RP and skewer back into the tower with no haunt for escape. You're basically dead.
Yeah, if Earthshaker had mana there, Sunshake would have just used his ulti alongside of Mu, and they would have got a kill. And there's your Soul Ring. That won't happen again. And Spectre still might die here.
Wait.
Oh, wait, he just broke the smoke. I don't...
Oh, no. He didn't follow through. He pulled out the last moment. Now RTK looking for his control, but June still got the Iron Shell over on Moose. They don't want to get too close to this. That RTK, man, definitely saying he's playing like his reputation is. Very much aggressive and up in your face. Right,
that could have been very bad for them too. All they have to do is just, once the Blink Dagger's off cooldown from Mu, they could always surge him too. Instead they surge the Juggernaut, and you can get these easy RPs. So, but Inflame might be overstaying his welcome down here.
Mu's gonna have to move faster if he's gonna catch up to him. Inflames into the trees. Juggernaut searches out one part of the tree, but yeah, he's out. A very quick TP. The Observer Ward on the bottom rune scattered it out. A movement of them coming down.
Well, we'll see what happens. I always go, Troll's going for a Shadow Blade instead of BKB or any mobility items.
Wait, what, really?
Yeah.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, because how is he an initiator?
I think he needs a BKB, honestly, as fast as he can. He's like we talked about it, he's kind of like a support. He's so far behind. He's 2 and 4, 56 CS. He needs to just go for the most survivable build, and I don't know. Is he gonna try to split push with this and split pick off? It just seems like they're trying to do that. Meanwhile, ROTK.
Wow.
Dead.
Okay. Yep. I suppose it's a level 1 Omni Slash from Rabbit, so he doesn't really care about it only going on one target. Because 3 slices will only kill off one target anyway. And with a healing ward behind Rabbit too. It's only level 1, that's why he's not regenerating too quickly.
Interesting to see. June's going to be going for that Crimson Guard, it looks like. Just to counteract, this could be another easy skewer. Yep. Oh, don't even need it.
No, he didn't get hit by the Ice Blast, so yeah, they actually needed it. Would have been better to do that before the Shockwave. I don't know too if that timing looked a little bit off for you. Could have been lag or it could have just been timing from June, but he went for the back after the player left.
Yep. It was like, oh, we didn't get the kill. Let me just cast my vacuum. Oh wait, it's too late. He's gone. Oh.
Alright, well, it can only be a short amount of time before Newbee are going to pop themselves inside the pit. You got that life steal over on the Juggernaut and the buff up for the Magnus. And your team fight's far superior, so going in for Roshan just makes a hell of a lot of sense for them. Leave the Ancient Apparition on the top lane so we can just throw down Ice Blasts. Because the Aegis Immortal, you're about to attack into tier 2 towers. And eHome have already shown that they're very willing to fight.
Yeah, I think Newbee can do the Roshan pretty easily too. I mean, you have to worry about the Axe Call with the Spectre Haunt. That can cancel out some of your Blink Daggers too, but if you have perfect positioning and you don't get caught in the RP...
Here they jump. RTK, that Fissure. It keeps Lanham as well as the Lich out. Banana, well, the Vac will still get in there with that wall. The Ice Blast will connect to Lanham and RTK. Not looking healthy. Lanham actually has to run himself away. That's why Moo going to RP onto, looking for the hit on the Spectre. They drop the Echo Slam, so the kill will go their way. And RTK, these Magnus Illusions will try and block off his path, but they know what they want. And all they really want is Roshan.
Yep. These heroes are too tanky on Newbee. You just saw that. They use Chains Frost, they use Finger, and it's only on an Ancient Apparition. They got 0 cores and eHome. They just need a...
That A is actually worth a fair amount. Lich got a 401 gold for that kill. Because he was 4 for 0. The Ancient Apparition had a full kill streak.
This A's been doing a lot. I mean, I don't blame him for taking it down, but if you're only taking down the AA with all your magical bursts, you're not going to be winning these team fights.
Yeah. He's going to take more as well to kill off. That Aghanim Scepter won't be too long. When you're already running ahead of Midas, Ancient Apparition that found 4 kills, it's going to be a pretty decent timing for him. Yeah, his CS is pretty poor, but still.
He could have been 5-0, too, with that AA blast that he missed. I thought it almost hit too, which is interesting to see. And whoa, what do you think Rabbit's going to be getting here? He's got almost 4k gold. No, it didn't give you any chance.
For the Juggernaut, what do you finish? It's a Mana Style. Actually, technically, it could even be a Skadi. He's got enough money where he could just rush into the Skadi and not have to finish up a Manta. Because what are you really going to dodge on eHome with that Manta that you wouldn't want to dodge with a BKB later on?
Only Whirling Axis.
Yeah, that's it.
You can help the Chain Frost. Make it so it can kill you.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. What American team have you succeeded with again? I'm sorry. That was really below the belt. That was really below the belt.
Alright, Toby. See how it is.
Just need you to join a real team for once.
I know, man. I know. It'd be, maybe after this TI, you never know. It's pretty fun to play competitive
I've
Dota
heard
style.
that from so many players before. I'll just wait until the fallout after TI when all the players just disband, and then you spend the next 2-3 weeks trying to work out where the hell everyone has moved to and what teams they're part of. And by the time you find out about it, it's too late. Yeah. You can't join anybody. And then we have the North American rejects and the European rejects all kick in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's just kind of sad. It used to be where there was 3 teams in America, now there's only 1. It was like Liquid, Dignitas, and Complexity.
I think you say EG.
Yeah, even EG was there too.
Yeah, EG's always sort of been there. Like they disappeared for a little bit.
I think they didn't make TI. 2 or 3?
No, we're
Which one?
TI2 because Jacob played with them at TI2.
Yeah, okay, so they make TI3 with their reiterate. I mean, they should have won the qualifier, but they didn't. Oh, enough of that, though. Here
Yeah.
comes the smoking.
Yeah, bottom lane, 5-man in, and there's 3-man stuck in the trees. Moo gonna skewer in. RP's gonna move up a little bit further. He's gonna find multiple heroes. And the Lich, well, where's your vac? Where's your stun? Oh, they have at least 1 kill. The cold feet was there, the Vortex gave him the vision, but they only get 1 for the full 5-man smoke gang. And they're looking to stop Inflame on that mid tower. There's no fortification available, and then Ice Blast was in too late. Then again, Inflame stuck around for it, so... They still lose the tier 1 tower for a kill and Lich on the bottom lane, and a waste of time for Newbee.
Yeah, space created for, you said ZYF here on the Spectre.
Yep.
So he should be picking up his Diffusal Blade relatively soon. And that could be a very, this could be very helpful in the team fights. Mana burning everyone on Newbee's side, canceling out all the Blink Daggers. I mean, Spectre does counter their lineup a little bit just because of the Magnus. And you can see seeing that June, hey, I don't want to go for that Blink Dagger on my Darkseer. It might get countered act, but as long as you have the smoke going, this is another thing that's really big in Dota. You just have the smoke going, and Zeus ulti becomes useless, Spectre ulti becomes useless. I'd hold the thought. Here comes Lanham.
Yeah.
Gonna be dead, probably.
Yep, the Ice Blast is a perfect position, and with Magnus having a Blink and a 4-star, and Rabbit having a max movement speed, it's so easy just to run in for this.
Yeah, it's just going back to where, okay, sometimes Blink Dagger's not good, but all you have to do is just smoke gank, and then you can counter a lot of what it does with the enemy global ultis, so.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
eHome's only response to this is to split push this. They threw Spectre on the top, and Newbee's not going to wait for it. And they don't have to. They know they got the power. You stick at this Aegis Immortal and a Juggernaut with a level 2 Omni Slash. He wants to be able to fight. And he's going to. This mid tower already down to half of his HP. The next creep wave's arriving shortly. You lose a tier 1
Why
tower
isn't
bottom
this
lane.
tower not frost armored, Toby?
That's a very good question. Why isn't it frost armored?
That could have been a lot. It would have, I think, 3/4 HP still, just because of the attack slow and the bonus armor.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Maybe it's been a while since this Lich has played Lich.
Never forget Lich.
Well, you can never forget Lich, but if you played Lich a year ago, he didn't have that ability to frost armor up on towers. They came around the same time as Living Armor was able to be applied to towers globally. And we're all just like, oh crap! No one's ever gonna kill off a tower! And then gold was stripped from the tower. It's like, oh, no one's ever gonna want to kill off a tower!
Yeah, it's funny how nobody does want to kill towers nowadays.
I'm still, again, I sit here wondering when Pugna and Leshrac are going to fully come back into the game.
Oh yeah, I miss playing Leshrac. I don't miss Pugna.
RP, Fissure. Well, okay, that Ice Blast won't be able to hit him properly, but he was already chilled. So Spectre's down and Newbee can just make a run for the middle. She has buyback available, but even forcing that's worth it. You don't have the Aegis anymore, but I don't think you really care that much. They're going to carry it off to just take the tier 2 tower, though.
Surprising enough, June didn't really finish his Crimson Guard here. I mean, he's got 1,800 gold. If you're gonna finish the Vanguard, sure, it's great to be tanky, but I don't know. I guess he's thinking back, hey, I need to go for that Blink Dagger. Might as well do it. And the smoke breaks here for Sansheng. He can easily kill the axe here. There's the dunk. And but they
Blink Dagger up, but the Darkseer wall came down, and he actually kills him with himself. Rabbit's also going to arrive to the fight, so Lion and Axe go down for minimal commitment. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to, like, I can understand the Blink Dagger, but I'm wondering if Darkseer is considering something else.
It's really weird, too, because I think this is the best Crimson Guard game, because you have Axe with his physical DPS coming in for counter Helix, you have the Troll, and then you have the Spectre. This is the perfect game for it,
Well, what's the other options he's got? Like, is it going to be this Blink? He sells a stick, and it looks like he's preparing. Oh, it's actually going to be a pipe.
I mean, the pipe is amazing this game too for the ultis of Lion and Lich, but I think the Crimson's a way stronger value item right now since he had that.
Well, why not both?
I mean, both. Sure, why? What other hero? Okay, he can get Shiva's next, and Vlad's, as well as the Cuirass.
Radiant's top
So,
tower has
just
fallen.
all, you know, he could be the Auramancer.
Auramancer? I'm down with that. The Troll Warlords push up their middle lane as, well, it hasn't stopped eHome from going in any further. They still were ended up taking up that top tower. So all the lanes are pushed in, there's no other towers remaining for eHome. And their mid-ranks is exposed, so they believe it's time to gank. A 4-man smoke up, the Spectre will obviously stay on top on the split lane, because she'll just haunt herself in. There's Newbee. Wow, this is not the greatest time for Perfect Wall to start lagging again. Newbee's preparing themselves for the jump in. They're farming up on the outside man. Sunshang, as well as June, they can be in the perfect position. Sunshang, he doesn't actually have an echo slam, he can let the fissure off. They have enough time. There's actually a big back in to the Ancient Apparition ultimate. They'll probably end up all shattering. ROTK just needs one little bit more point of damage. The Darkseer Illusion is chasing him down while Juggernaut Omni slashes down the Spectre. I just want to see it. In fact, they just call it. eHome will call the GG. ROTK will survive. Saved by the bell of the GG. But
after you got comboed like that, I would tap out. That was very well played from Newbee there at the end, just sealing the deal.
It really feels brutal.
A.
Like the whole thing really feels so brutal for eHome. Like Newbee played a fantastic game number 1, and there were just some fights which made you just blow your mind a little bit. It's like, damn it, why can't we kill them? And you saw the effect of ROTK when he quit out before GG was even called. Like, that's still bad manners no matter where you come from, but that's also what we